This is my grandma, Anna. She is a very smart, funny and loving person. She likes growing plants and she likes reading. She likes going out with her friends for a cuppa. She also likes dancing. She loves dancing. Last year, my dad found a job interstate and we had to move far away. My family decided that my aunt would take care of Grandma. I promised her we would be talking on the phone every day. She looked forward to our chats very much. At the beginning, everything was fine. But as time went by, my grandma began to sound sad. She said she didn't go out dancing anymore. All the promised care she was supposed to get wasn't happening in the way we expected. My grandma lost her smile and her spark. She stayed in her room a lot and she began to look untidy and thinner. My mum told her to go and talk to her doctor because they'd know what to do.
Elder abuse can occur in many contexts, including the home and residential care settings. It's an eye-opener that elder abuse is most likely to be perpetrated by an adult child of the victim. Most elder abuse occurs within the family or in a domestic setting, with the most common form being intergenerational. It can be perpetrated by family members, friends, and non-family members trusted by the older person, including staff and other residents in a residential care setting. Financial and psychological or emotional abuse and neglect are the most common forms of mistreatment reported by older people.
Come on, out the way. I have to be out of here ASAP.
Could you run me to the station? I've got to go and see May. She's in hospital. And I lent Lee my car.
Well, that was silly. No can do. I'm running late, going the opposite way. When you moved in here, we told you things would be hectic in the morning.
When I moved in here, you only had half a kitchen.
Don't start that. You agreed to help us. All you do is ram our finances down my throat. We're looking after you, you know.
Can you please look after Sarah while I take Matt to supper, please?
I've got to go and see May.
Well, can't you go tonight? Bruce can run you to the hospital. Can't it wait? Help Sarah, she's got to make a cake for class tomorrow. Come on, Matt, let's go, we'll be late.
Will. Hello? It's for you.
Hello, Gwen. This is Del Buxton, May's niece. I'm sorry to have to call. I have some bad news. Auntie May passed away this afternoon.
Gerard Mansour, Commissioner for Senior Victorians, and I spend a lot of time out talking with older people, and one of the challenges many people face is as they get older, sometimes you face the risk of abuse. So it's a really important policy and practical topic for me as a Commissioner. As Commissioner for Senior Victorians, I spend much of my time out in the community having conversations with older people and hearing about their life stories. I'm very privileged in this way, as it gives me many insights into what it means to grow older. In these conversations, I find there is still only a limited understanding of what elder abuse looks like, how to identify it, and that it's a recognised form of family violence. Most importantly, rarely does one type of abuse occur on its own. Often financial abuse, emotional abuse, and social isolation all occur. Sometimes there are motivations like inheritance greed. And so let's ask ourselves the question, how come this terrible scourge of elder abuse occurs in our community where the very people an older person trusts become the perpetrators of abuse? There are of course many reasons, but one of the most significant underlying social causes relates to what we call ageism. That is, our society tends to devalue the enormous contribution of older people to our community. This can be through a lack of respect, intolerance, impatience, through to active discrimination based on someone being older. It's one of the most common life challenges older people raise with me as a Commissioner, the fear that they'll be devalued and be invisible to our society as they age. We must all be willing to take a strong stand against ageism. Think about the enormous range of skills and competencies that older people have. Think about their contribution to our society over a lifetime. We need to reject and call out ageism, just as we need to reject and call out elder abuse. Abuse and mistreatment of any kind can have a profound and detrimental effect on a person. There may be feelings of stress and anxiety, increased risk of depression, and even thoughts of despair. But we can take action. We can prevent abuse. Firstly, let's call out ageism wherever we see it so that our society better values the contribution of older people. Let's show respect and receive respect. Secondly, if you know anyone who you suspect is at risk of abuse, let them know that help is available. Finally, one of the most important protective measures each of us can take is to stay close and connected to our loved ones. Don't let those close to us become isolated and at risk of abuse.
Using threats and intimidation to get your way. There's no excuse for elder abuse.
Unfortunately, elder abuse may be inflicted in many different forms. Physical violence includes inflicting pain or injury, for example, hitting, slapping, pushing, or using restraints. Over-medication and drugging. Sexual abuse, any sexual activity for which the person has not consented. Emotional abuse, that is, threatening and coercive behaviour, preventing contact with family and friends, limiting a person's choices or placing pressure on them regarding their decisions, denying a person the right to make a decision due to their cognitive state, convincing the older person that they couldn't cope without the carer, denying access to small pleasures, talking about how hard it is to provide care in front of the older person. Neglect, that is, withdrawing food and safe housing. Denying appropriate health or personal care, such as poor hygiene or refusing to wash the older person. Withholding medical care, medication, or over and under medicating. Immobilizing or leaving the older person without a way to call for help. Refusing or delaying assistance following a personal accident or spillage.
Well, you can't. She's just not up to seeing visitors today or tomorrow. Well, it's just not possible. She's not seeing anybody, and she doesn't want to see anybody. No, not even you. You'll just have to wait until she feels better.
Ed, come here. I want that. Ed!
Now she's up again and calling me. I have to hang up. I'll call you soon when she feels better. Listen, Mom, you're just not in a position to have visitors right now. Maybe once you sign the documents, you'll feel better.
But I'm feeling fine.
Mom, we both know you'll feel better once you sign the house over to me. I just don't want you feeling overwhelmed with the burden of the house on your mind. All right. You might as well just go to your room then. Because we have nothing else to talk about until you sign. And you're not seeing any visitors until this is sorted out.
Mary, I'm hungry. Are you on your way out to the store again?
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, Phil, you're back. How was school today?
Oh, there's no school today, Gramps. Just practice.
Okay, I am on my way out. Dad, you stay comfortable. I'll grab some food and bring it back later.
But Mary, I'm hungry now.
You'll be fine for a little bit, Dad. I'll hurry, okay? Can you get your grandpa a glass of water and take him back to his room? Here, Dad, make sure you take your pill today too, okay?
I thought I already did.
No, and you missed yesterday too, so just take a couple of extra. He'll be fine, he just needs a nap.
What'd you say?
Nothing, Dad. You make sure to have a lie down. Okay, I'll see you guys when I get back.
All right, come on, Gramps. Let's go. All right. Almost there, Gramps. Almost there. All right, and... Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go, Gramps. Let's go.
Wait, you're not gonna just leave him like that, are you?
He'll be fine.
I don't know, man. That just doesn't seem right.
He'll be fine. My mom gave him something that's gonna help him sleep for a while. Come on, we're gonna be late for practice.
You know what? I just remembered. I gotta go home first and get my cleats. So I'll just meet you there, okay?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll see you there.
Okay.
My name's Jenny Blakey and I'm the manager at Seniors Rights Victoria, which is an organisation, a statewide organisation, concerned with the issue of older people and elder abuse. And I'm concerned about this because I believe everyone has the right to live safely and with dignity. And when I came to this job, I was really surprised that older people weren't included. And my concern is to make a change, to make some difference so that this doesn't happen and that older people are able to stand up and say for themselves that they're not going to take this sort of abuse and are able to act in a way which maintains their dignity but also navigates the relationships they have with their family members and the people who may want to take advantage of them. One of the biggest concerns is that people who experience mistreatment or abuse may be reluctant to seek help as they are loyal to the family and the family name. They may feel shame and embarrassment and worry that they will be judged. There is a fear to speak up due to abuse being carried out by a family member, and there is a fear of the consequences, such as losing connection with the family member and with grandchildren. If you suspect someone you know is experiencing mistreatment or abuse, there are warning signs that you need to look for. These can include an older person may seem fearful, worried, withdrawn or nervous or anxious with certain people. Family could be denying access to the person. Possibly the older person no longer goes out socially or gets involved in activities enjoyed in the past. There could be unexplained injuries, such as bruises, broken bones, sprains, cuts, and so on. There may be unpaid bills, unusual activity in bank accounts or credit cards. A concern could be a sudden or recent changes to a will, title, or other documents. You may notice possessions seem to have disappeared. The older person may be unusually experiencing poor hygiene or personal care and absence of needed health items such as hearing aids, dentures and medications. If you know an older family member or friend is in immediate physical danger or at risk of significant harm, you must contact emergency services like police or ambulance. The actions you can take include talk and listen to the person, respect, believe and don't judge. Remind them they are not to blame. Provide choices, not interventions. Empower the person to make their own decisions. Let them know there is help available. Offer to make a call on their behalf. Continue to offer support and encouragement, even if the person is not ready to accept help at this time. Be aware the person may be feeling shame or be defensive. Respond in a caring manner. Encourage them to call Senior Support Services or a similar community support agency in their area for advice and assistance. If they are unable to call but you know they want assistance and they agree, you can call on their behalf.
Fran, I've been meaning to tell you something. I'm thinking of giving my power of attorney to.
Are you really?
So I haven't made a final decision because I know it's quite a big one. You're giving a person a lot of control over you.
Exactly. What does Peter think of this?
I haven't really gone into it deeply with him. Maybe he won't be. No, I don't think he will either. But I was just wanting your opinion while I've got you here.
Di, you know the consequences of giving all of your legal powers to another person through that document.
Yes, I do.
You need to seriously think about it. Have a good chat with Peter.
Yes, I will do that. I will do that.
And also, I think you need some legal advice even before deciding. Go and get some legal advice.
Get some legal.
Addressing the drivers of elder abuse, including ageism and gender inequality, will further assist in its prevention. It is important to remember that competent older people have the right to make their own decisions and be supported rather than have their family take over and impose decisions on them. You can be part of the solution in the prevention of elder abuse. By watching this video, you are already part of the prevention. Remember, aging is not just something annoying that old people and parents do. We're all doing it from the day we're born.